the Salvation Army in Denver will help over 4,000 families this Christmas season. And Carolyn runs the office. It's at
4505 West Alameda.
West Alameda. And out of that office, we thought we would help 500 families, and we're up to 800 families right now. And every family we help gets a box of food, a certificate so they can buy a turkey or a ham or something like that, and toys. And we couldn't do this job without the volunteers, and we really want to thank Video Professor for what you have done. You've done a tremendous job. 2 carloads. I mean, that is just amazing. And we want to thank you so much, Betty, and all of the employees here, Brian and all the others here, for really caring at Christmas time and helping us to help these families. I'm going to tell you my favorite story in all of my 45 years, okay? This story is about 20 years old, but it just reinforces what this means to some families. At that time, I was second in command up in Seattle, and my boss said to me, Ray, Christmas Eve, you and I are going to stay on the job until every family is served. Well, I had young children, younger children at the time, and I wanted to be home with my family, and we put in about a 60-hour week right now as it is, and we did then. And I wanted to go home that night, but my boss said he and I would deliver the last box to make sure every family was served. 11 o'clock Christmas Eve, we knocked on a door, and a grandma opened the door, and she said, "Oh, Salvation Army, I knew you wouldn't forget me." She had inherited 2 grandchildren because her daughter, in this case, had gone to jail, and the grandmother was raising them. And here was this precious grandma raising 2 grandkids, no fault of her own, wouldn't have had much of a Christmas if the Salvation Army and other people hadn't cared. And right then and there I said, oh boy, it really does make a difference. You know, that's just one of those stories. So I like to tell that story. So.